Is it even worth it?
Hi guys, we're back.
Goodbye, guys.
Hello.
We're hoping for a match here. We see that Loop has come in full force, bringing more than 5. Maybe one of them can sub for the other team. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think we should do a full loop versus 4.
Yeah. Well, 4 is 4, so he can handle it. He just needs
Yeah,
one
they just
more,
need one more person. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it looks like they're gonna do it. Everyone versus 4. Let's see what he can do. But yeah, as an update, the Breachers match is still going on, and it's actually really close right now. You could check the VRML Discord if you want to like get updates on that. But AESR is still playing over there, so their Hyperdash roster is not available right now. So yeah, probably not going to get that 5th. Oh, well, this is lame. Thought there'd be some action or something.
All in all, team, what
Come
he's
on,
trying
Four,
to say
shoot the commissioner. Do it
is
alive.
that there will be no Loop versus Acer. Acer will be forfeiting the match, and the match will be going to Loop.
Well, they still have like 10 minutes, 9 minutes for the first map, and then 10 more after that for the second. So they've got time to show up. Now it would be
Well, I mean,
totally
no. If they don't even show up to the first match, they can't have the second match's time.
No. They just forfeit the first map. Then they have 10 minutes for the second one.
Oh.
Yeah, so it would be totally crazy if they forfeit the first map,
Well,
but then had 5 for the second map.
best case
Huh.
scenario, it's going to be another 12 minutes if Acer wins every single round in their current match.
I'll be right back.
Castle live on the scene, investigative reporting, checking out the VRML site streams.
3, yeah. They need 3 rounds. Each round's 3 minutes. So 9 minutes now. If they win every single round. And this isn't accounting for them switching headsets or whatever, games. I mean, big props to Loop for even letting this go through, you know?
Yeah, if it were me, I would have taken that forfeit right away.
They're showing they really want to play, you know, for the sake of playing.
Yeah, but yeah, you gotta mitigate the risk to your score rank.
Yeah. There are arguments for both, you know.
Only way I would take the
And
fight is if
it's
I
early.
knew
It's early in the season. You can't blame him, you know, wanting to play.
True. Okay.
This argument almost seems backwards.
We've got
This almost
3.
seems backwards.
Yeah, I know. It does. We've got 3 Acer in the lobby. There's 4.
Well, it's more, but it's that 5th. It's that 5th they're waiting on. And I'm pretty sure they can't start with a 5th this season. Before they could have started with a 5th or 4, just 4 and played. But Bulls now this season, I want to say, you're not allowed to start without your 5th. Now they can drop.
God, yeah. The start
You can drop.
4v5 business was just a nightmare.
It was rough, you know.
Yep.
Like, do you play a 4v5? Do you just do 4v4 for sportsmanship, or making those decisions is just rough?
Yeah, well, it was like intended for a team that wanted to have 4 to start. You know, like, oh, you can potentially win a 4v5, but I think what was not
2 rounds
foreseen was the potential for teams to try to use that as leverage to beat the other team. Like, you try to force them into a 4v5.
Potentially 2 more rounds until they get their 5th. 3 minutes at max. They do everything well and don't lose anymore. Get them finished in like 5-ish minutes.
Did you say 3 minutes max?
3 per round max, but if they win quick, you know, potentially 5 minutes. I could foresee that. And they're doing pretty well. Actually, am I spoiling? I don't know if anyone's...
Castle again live on the scene, reporting straight from VRML. Thanks for the update. I'm just pretending like it's a newscast. That's funny.
Yeah.
Keep us updated. I'm liking it. All right, so hello chat.
Wait, they have 4 in there.
There's
Two and
5.
four.
Is that 5?
There was 5?
No.
No, I feel like I see 5 names. Oh no.
It's like an Oasis effect, you know,
When I look
staring
up,
out the desert.
yeah. The thumbnail, it looks the tiny view. But you guys, am I streaming to you all?
Yep.
Yes. All right. Awesome.
Wouldn't it just be worth it to play 4v5?
No, that's
can't.
against the rules. Yeah,
Not
No,
this season.
no, it's not.
it is.
So
There's the reason.
Hold on. So
you read the
what
rules?
I've read is that after the time if there's 4 players, they have to start 4v5. But if they have less than 4,
You wanna put money on it?
Okay, listen,
if they,
Tyler, I can tell you for a fact, 100%, that a 4v5 is not allowed because I was there the season that everyone used 4v5s to try and artificially boost their score. And so, wait, are we starting? There's
Right.
5. Dang, okay.
Oh, they got their 5th? Whoa, they got their. Oh, wow. Looks like someone.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Quad,
this was not. This
I
was
thought
not.
that was this season they implemented that rule that they have to start 4v5.
No.
No. Because
I'm not really-
you don't want a 4v5 because it can often skew the MMR and that makes everything bad for the other teams in the league, and it has myriad downstream effects.
I think I posted it somewhere.
Yep. All matches must start as a 5v5.
I'll just go look in Dash League. If that's not the case, I want to talk about it then.
Just getting my second drone in here because they started very promptly, and I guess they had to.
They didn't even signal you.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Like,
So Loop doing a decent job so far. They're getting some good movement, and I mean they're still red in the area, but heart focus has been great. Oh, and looks like nearly a full house clear. Oh no, just kidding. They got one in the flank. Gonna pester them, pop shots at that cart, and the big problem right now is they have no blue in the front line. So even with that cart movement now, not investing for the future, this is a rough start.
Yep, giving the red team so much space to move in and just blow up the cart here. .com with amazing rockets. He tries to get a clear on the cart, but gets taken out. Loop fighting for dear life. They're falling behind. They're about 15 seconds behind pace, but hopefully they can pull it together and make this checkpoint. We all like to see a checkpoint.
Yeah, they are trying to get that SMG hold, but having to fall back to protect cart, every SMG potential deep offense player going down quickly as Acer
Destroyer just wreaking havoc behind the back lines here, taking out 3 Loop and that nice cart clear.
.com with the rockets, setting up, really utilizing every ounce of dash he can. Wait, is Odd using double SMGs? What? What? I don't even know what to say about that. Wow. That is the last person I would have expected to use double SMGs.
I mean,
really,
especially on Launchpad. I don't think we've
Right?
seen like 2 people in 6 seasons use double SMGs on this map.
And Odd is a purist, you know. He doesn't. I mean, he tries some new stuff. He was doing shield and shotgun at one point, but double SMGs. I mean, if this isn't an argument for, you know, just how overpowered SMGs are right now, then I don't know what is.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're overpowered on this map because he's bound to get taken out here. Okay.
You would think. Getting work done.
I'm surprised.
That being said, Cart about 30 seconds behind track at this point, and Looper struggling to get their presence in the areas. I mean, it's been this way ever since House. But I mean, the cart dedication is still there. Some of them are still getting frags. There's still potential here. They just need to get a couple clears, and they can get a full avenue and finally get that momentum they've been really trying to get.
Yep. I mean, the problem here is that AESR is just filled with such strong players who are all able to jump in there and get multiple picks, cause a lot of damage, slow them down.
But the problem right now is AESR's not putting anyone on cart. So despite Loop going down over and over again, and you notice that they're dying,
keep getting
almost
pushed, yeah.
Exactly. They're just tapping that cart, and there's no one on red team standing on cart, just from what I've been seeing.
And
Rockets,
honestly,
sure.
Yep. Honestly,
But
those little taps actually have opened up a window for Loop to get the checkpoint. Where up at the top of the hill, it was looking like they were on pace to not make it. They've been on pace. It looks like now somebody from AESR is standing on the card here. Maybe they heard the stream and got the message or something. But it looks like they're adjusting.
yeah, from my experience with some of these players, I anticipate they were yelling at each other at that point. Get on cart, get on cart. I know I would be, you know.
Yeah, the question is when you have so many talented players all on the same team, who stands on the cart, you know? Because that...
Oh my gosh. Did you see that offensive move? I don't think I've ever seen anyone dash toward Rocket Ledge to dodge people trying to attack the rockets. That is... Wow, that's one of the most bold, like, dodge maneuvers I've seen from a Rocketeer ever. And it almost worked. It almost worked.
I mean, I'm not sure how he didn't get beamed in the head by someone on the sideline.
I really don't. I don't think Blue was expecting that at all. I wouldn't be.
Now Leviathan on Rockets here. 1 minute, 19 seconds. Loop is about 3 cart lengths from this checkpoint. Can they make it? I don't know.
Looks like they're pulling out their own rockets, but I mean, Red's got no one on cart, so their own heavies aren't being super useful. They can do it. Like, it's in that realm. Only a minute, but they only need like 6% to get over that line. And Loop are coordinated enough. I think they could do it. It's a nice pick by Destroyer. Double pick. It's on the 3K now. And he's sitting on cart. Good objective focus from him. I always like to see people frag when they're playing objective. You know, playing on cart, pushing cart. I love to see that. Because I feel like anyone can sit in the corner and get shots, you know, like what .com is. Well, actually, he should be doing this, but much more impressive to play objective and get those frags as well. 20 seconds now, and they're still 5%, almost in like an infinite amount of space and time. But anything can happen.
Nice cart clears.
Oh. And a risky, but it paid off this time. Wow, a really risky dodge. Dodging onto cart, and it paid off. And that's it. AESR hold them. 37% on a launch pad. Oof, and that's going to be rough for Loop. Holding them at pre-checkpoint on a launch pad.
I'm telling you, they should have taken the forfeit. I would be like, that thing was on the calendar for 6.
Yeah.
If we moved it, and you're not here, you're forfeiting. Loop, I don't know what you guys were thinking, but I would have taken that forfeit for sure.
We got Destroyer currently top fragging 27-17, 3,000 points as well, pushing that card a bit as well. Top fragging right now, Lazarus, new addition to Loop, showing that he's been a good recruitment choice. He's going 25-21.
Yep, definitely the type of player Loop needed to fill out the roster. All right, well, we've seen a few instances where teams pre-checkpoint a team, so maybe Loop can pull out a miracle here and pre-checkpoint them. I mean, looking at the kill counts, it's not super likely, but I'm hoping for it. What do you think, Tyler?
I think Ace is going all the way. I think it's gonna be a full 15-minute match, or 13-minute match. I forgot how much time there is, but I think they're going all the way.
Did you just hop back in here?
What? No.
Did you just hop back in here? Oh, because it was pre-checkpoint.
I meant for AESR. I think AESR's going the full 12 minutes.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
League payload, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
But nice pick there.
Yeah, I think Loop's doing a pretty good job. .com pre-firing the quarters. Dude knows too much.
I will say, Loop are in terms of strats, Loop are the much more prepared team right now. They've been scrimming. AESR has not been. They've got their roles. It's really the lack of firepower that's the only thing that's working against them right now. So, I mean, Launchpad, you could still hold them. You can hold a stronger team if you get coordinated enough, and I feel like potential-wise, Loop has that potential, so.
Yeah, I mean, AESR is about on pace with where Loop was, but they're not getting as good of a ramp hold as AESR had on them.
And speaking of which, Destroyer, that was a nasty kill streak, completely destroying Loop's defense there. Wow.
Yeah, I'll give Destroyer a pog right there. I'll give Destroyer a pog. And there we go.
Yeah, Destroyer's been popping off. Yeah, in both blue and red, you know. So, doing well, doing well. What a nasty flanks take Willow off guard with just a sliver of health.com and getting that health pickup.
AESR making good time with this card here. Definitely pushing ahead of Loop's pace at this point. They're just able to keep it moving a little bit more because they're winning these fights a little bit more than Loop was. Leviathan here taking these fights around the cart, but Achilles back on the cart. 3 minutes 36 seconds. I mean, AESR just came late, but with full aggression it seems.
They were ready. They were probably threatening with the a forfeit. They were like, "Well, if you're not here in 5 minutes, we're having you forfeit, bro." They're upset, mad at Loop, taking their anger out on him, and they're cruising the payload.
Lat with his own little kill streak there, shutting down a pretty decent push by AESR. Still 2 in the area.
Odd Leviathan
he probably should have been pushing the cart there.
Yeah, he was ignoring the carts for 20 seconds there.
I was gonna forgive him for that first time he ignored it, you know, to go after rockets, set up for another push. But that second time, there was no excuse. Oh, you gotta get on cart, man.
Just ignoring his team. Oh, snap, not Golem. I try to pop off.
Just
taking
too
out.
much. I mean, AESR here, 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and they have a half cart length to go to reach the goal. I think it's all but certain they're going to win, but maybe Loop can pull out a miracle and keep them from making the checkpoint and minimize the MMR loss here. Always cheer
have to be a historic hold from Loop.
Okay, history can be made sometimes, Castle. You don't have to be so negative towards me.
Man, but AESR, they have them on the ropes now. They're playing defensive end. Yeah, that's it.
Yep, AESR takes it. And they're making this checkpoint right now.
And there we go. Checkpoint made with 2 minutes as well.
Checkpoint!
That means they have plenty of time to even get it well within the 80% range.
Dang, Odd Leviathan pushing up. Taking a Willow. Doing pretty good. He's dancing all around. He's like, oh my god, what did I just do?
Odd doing really well. 37-19. That's a practically a 2.
This man had a protein shake and 2 Red Bulls because
he's bringing it today. Yeah.
Fire. Yeah. You can see by how fast he's turning around and whatnot. Nah, this is a man who is amped up. I don't know on what, but something.
Lat getting work done. He got a dash pickup, got a pick on cart. Put in the work today too. In terms of frags, Loop struggling a little bit here. They did just get off their blue side push, but a lot of them going negative right now. They're trying to pump up those frag counts a little bit. And they're struggling to get past this triangle hold. AESR's been deep in Loop's triangle this entire time, not really giving Loop any chance of access to cart. It's been a struggle here.
Nope. AESR moving up this hill, 64% now, 6 minutes and 28 seconds left. This is a very fast pace, and they are on track to reach 100%. They could even potentially reach it with like 2 minutes or so if they keep this pace up and are able to really group up at the end. Tyler, what are you thinking? Is AESR going to get all the way to the end?
I think AESR is gonna take the room, take the space, breathe and relax and cruise all the way to 100%.
I don't think so.
I don't think Odd is.
I really doubt it.
You don't think they're gonna hit 100?
No, I think they'll get well into the 90s, maybe early 90s, but
I mean,
I don't think it's pace for
91 is
Actually,
like 5
I
feet
take
from
that back.
100.
The only reason why they wouldn't make 100% is Odd Leviathan ignoring the cart. That's about it.
yeah, we could attribute it that, but I mean, 100 is still quite a feat, and with 2 minutes, it is possible. I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility, but Luke do know how to hold teams. So, can they hold Acer? That's the question.
I mean, they're shaving off time here. They're shaving off time.
Oh, but big push here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Loop has been really reactive, unfortunately, this whole time, trying to just get position, unable to get the position they want.
But look, here comes a group. They all grouped up. There's 4 of them coming in. I think they've been playing smart, trying to win in numbers. Instead, if they can't win the 1v1s, then they'll make it a 4v1. Just try to do it 4 times.
And really, we haven't seen.
Always says, win your 1v4s.
Oof.
There are like 5 people who can win 1v4s, and if you're lucky enough to have them on your team, then it's wonderful.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought Loop was going to get position in triangle, but Acer did absolutely no group ups. It was just a constant wave of aggression. Didn't let Loop set up at all. He took back triangle just seconds. Hey man, this card is cruising. Man, if they continue at this pace and with this wave of aggression, even with the spawn advantage that Loop has, you might be right. This could be looking to a potential 100. I'm still hanging in there for Loop though.
You know what? Sometimes God gives you a present, and you just have to open it.
Oh wow, really?
Loop now with a strong presence in triangle, trying to show some aggression towards Acer's side. Looks like that early aggression got knocked out though. Now we're seeing one of the first group ups from Acer.
I'm doing a good job clearing out this triangle area, kind of pushing up together. Nice pick by Lumi here.
Still 2 in triangle, but they're in cart, so these triangle guys aren't doing much now. Oh, cart's moving. Before realizing what's happening, he's trying to get back. He's gonna get shot in the back. He's gonna get. Oh no, he gets Achilles. Oh wow, 4. A nasty little dodge maneuver there. Managed to survive. I don't know how.
Look at this man up right here. He's popping off a little bit right now.
Oh, but it takes him out. Not before Willow gets him though. This is the 86% hold. And they're holding them. Yeah, they are holding them. 3 minutes now, 86%. It's gonna be well in the 90s. 100%. It's really gonna depend on how well Acer is grouping up. But I mean, they're doing group ups.
Yeah, they are. I don't know if they're gonna get there with 2 minutes left, because you really need all 5 here to really get this. But here they go.
Big coordinated push. Wow, this is from a team that just does not scrim super well. You know, a lot of these players are new to each other. This is a lot more coordination than I was expecting. You know, I knew to expect the firepower, but Acer showing some coordination here. I bet, yeah. Who do you think the shot caller is for Acer?
Does it matter at this point?
I think it does.
They just
I really
look
think
at
it
people
does.
funny.
Because I think when you have players who like game so much, you know, they're gamers. They can play almost anybody and do well.
No, but I'm talking about the coordination that they're showing right now. It's showing that there's someone shot calling, you know? I don't think they would just be this coordinated as is. Someone's telling them not to push up, you know, someone's telling them to wait for a second, we're gonna need group ups, that type of thing.
Oh, that's probably...
Ooh.
Damn, Lazarus, pop it off. Going down main rail, killing 2 people. That was insane.
Yeah, and he's definitely stopped Acer in their tracks there. It's gonna take a few seconds. Give plenty of time for Luke to take that triangle again. And they're doing it. They're taking triangle.
90 seconds! 90 seconds left! Can Acer get to 100? They might be able to.
Yeah, and that's an important part for them to get. Around that bend, they can now get potential pushes, some wipes, get a really strong spawn lock in.
Let's see.
Doing a good job of backing up his teammate, making sure.
.com doesn't even see him. He gets sniped in the back.
Little comms issue there, not calling out that position. Should have called it out. And you expect it. You expect at the top dasher level, the comms have to be pristine or stuff like that happens. Ooh,
nice shot there.
I think there's a charge shot too. And we're seeing big movement here. 44 seconds remaining, and the car is moving. Still a lot of blue presence.
Here we go.
I think back in the car. Last
1%.
Where's the shock? Where's the shock?
Oh, he gets one. He gets two.
Oh!
Enough time for the rest of his teammates to come in, and another. Laz struggling. He's going to push up, try to create some space, but I don't know. I don't know if he should be pushing up too far. There's the shock. There's the shock. Oh, and he goes down. Oh, Lumi with the shock. Sliver health. 4 takes him out. Important pick by 4.
And Acer gets the 100%.
I didn't even see.
Wow, yeah. 4 was pushed up a little bit, probably a little too far, but with 6 seconds remaining on the clock, that's 100%. And 37% exactly for Loop. That's a stomp. And looking at scores, .com 7049, newest edition, one of the newest editions, top scoring, top fragging on the map, excellent performance. Destroyer not far behind, actually with even a better KD, absolutely destroying it. And yeah. And looking at Loop, Laz, newest group for them, showing 61, and easily top scoring on his team by a 2,000 point margin, 7,700. So yeah, that's really all you have to say about that. There's, I don't know, they probably should have taken the forfeit in terms of MMR.
Yeah.
But I mean, Loop as a team, they want to play. You know, at the end of the day, they enjoy the game, and I can respect that. So, but we'll see. We'll see how this waterway goes. They really need this waterway win, and it's not just going to be an easy waterway for them. They need to stomp. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that they're definitely not favored to win this one because considering the kill differential in the last map, you know, Waterway as a map just favors the team with the better killers, and we saw Acer was good at killing far away, up close, in between, with shotguns, with rockets, around the corner. They just had him on the kills. Yeah,
coordination becomes not as favorable or not as necessary. You know, you can still have players who are going for those kills as long as they're focusing button, you know, not completely ignoring the objective. As long as they're getting those important frags, you can still have a strong domination strat with killers.
Yeah, and I think on Waterway in particular, the domination map just favors that because there's not much else to do other than be near the button, unless you go into the basement. But besides that, you know, it's pretty much getting kills at the button. You're doing the objective anyways.
And Loop, despite being a really well-organized team, they have a lot of new players on their team. You know, with Laz. You know, Loop has been very consistent in terms of how they play and how organized they are, and they've done a lot of awesome stuff. But it still takes a little bit of time for those new players, no matter how cracked they are. You know, sometimes these players, it will take half the season for them to really mesh with that new team. So Loop struggling now, but there's still a lot of potential down the road for this lineup to, you know, to get more fluid with each other, get more well acquainted. A lot can happen.
So chat, what do you guys think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to win this domination map? What do you predict the score is going to be and how much time left? Tyler, what are you thinking?
I think Ace is going to 3-0 Loop. With the way Loop is playing, the hold was pretty good, but just was not enough. I think the way the Acer played against other, I think they got the force and the power to 3-0 Loop.
Yep. That being said, you can never underestimate a team on a domination map. Things happen. Weird things happen. So even, and I mean, I have to agree, Acer definitely has the firepower, but you drop your focus, attention for 1 second, stuff happens, you know. So hopefully Acer bringing their
very true. I do think we're gonna see some weird stuff happen as it gets underway. Acer could fall off the bandwagon after that win. Could possibly let Loop.
That being said, yep. their best chance was that payload. Acer wasn't warm. You know, they weren't playing. Loop's been playing.
Actually, how
So
do you
now-
know they weren't warm? Maybe the 4 that were able to play were like legit ready already. Maybe they were warming up.
I doubt it, but you know, it's a thought. Ooh, early countdown. Wow, that was just in seconds, that countdown. Weren't able to hold it though. Loop countering. Oh, but multiple countdowns. Loop in trouble here. 3 alive. Button holds. Only not Golem. Can he get the counter? And no, he goes down. And wow, that was a quick point.
Knock on with the quick reaction to his own teammate coming to press the button.
Is that a
I'm just
sub minute?
looking. Hold up. I'm just looking at these kills. There are 3 Acer
That was a
members
sub.
who have not died, and there are 3 Loop members
Destroyer,
who have
5-0 right
only
now.
died.
That was a
Dang.
sub-minute button hold for Acer, getting the point. That's insane.
Are we gonna see a sub 3? I mean,
Maybe.
I anticipate that's what they're gonna aim for, but yeah, that first one was a sub minute. That was a super quick waterway. The Loop getting really good control of B here. And as I say, they cast their curse, they lost B. Oh.
Another
But
countdown for Acer. Gets countered at their base though.
yep. And all of Loop stuck in their base now. They're trying to get out, get that Bree presence. Oh, nice pick by Not Golem. Important pick, getting presence at B. Looks like they go down. Oh,
It's
and
a
another
wipe!
team wipe, and that's another point. Wow.
Team lock for Acer.
Wow.
Dang.
Button hold for good measure, but Destroyer, got a shout out. 12-1.
Yeah.
Really carrying the team now, and that's a big reason why we're sitting at just under 2 minutes here, you know, and they've already got 2 points under their belt.
That was another minute button hold for Acer getting that second point there. But maybe, just maybe, we'll see Loop come back.
We're seeing some
Countdown
aggression.
for Loop! Just as
Loop
I
is
was saying,
in
Loop
Acer's
coming back.
base. And they're still in their base. Strong B presence. 3 players they pushed from their team into Acer's base. Only 1 red though, right now. Big battle, Will goes down. But another coming to take his place. Another big battle. Golem will take that frag. He'll take the bottom frag.
3 left. This is
Golem is there. He'll get the counter. Yeah, that really strong push by Loop really saved them that round. We're not going to let that sub 1 minute pattern happen again for this one. Oh, nice tag on Achilles. Really close headshot. Here's a countdown opportunity. But is it enough? Knock on with a nice dodge, but he goes down. Only 1 red left alive in Acer's base. Gonna try to hold on, and he goes down. Smacks low at B. Only two Loop right now in their own base, and Acer pushing up. Big push. And they hang in there. Countdown, only lad alive, and he goes down.
That's
That
another
is
wipe.
it. And that's a 3-0. I want to say a sub 4 minute. Yeah, sub 4 minute. Not a 3, but a 4.
Dang.
And yeah, that's
Destroyer, the hard carry here. I think if we add up all the kills on the Loop side, it might get close to Destroyer. No, it's a little. They have more kills than Destroyer, but
doubling in score of any other teammate on his team. Destroyer 21-5 with a 5K.
and
He's really
shout
living
out
up to his name there. Yeah.
on the Loop side. Yeah, Lateralis scoring 6 kills, 12 deaths, but top scorer for his
3,000.
team. He tried to put it. He tried to do what he could do. He tried.
Not Golem with some impressive moments, really getting to Acer's base. I think he went on a kill streak there. 9-9.
Well,
Top
had
rank for
some
his
good
team.
plays too. I did
Yeah, I
see
saw that.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
But Acer, you know, with the experience they have from TMNM and from ARC, you know, they just have a lot under their belt. So, and going in, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting season for them. All right, so
Okay, now let's see if anybody joins the booth here, because I want to interview. I want to know. I demand to know the truth behind this. Why they didn't accept the forfeit? Why did
that
they
was-
take the gift that they had?
that was a really long delay too. It might have been like 2 potential extensions.
After like
which is
another
really, yeah,
day.
which is really
yeah,
surprising.
It was supposed to be
You know,
yesterday.
There was one extension, and then there was a second, pretty much a second
GG's,
extension.
guys. I do gotta go. It was a great match to cast. I'm glad I was here for it. Love you, Quad. Love you, Castle. Take it easy, guys.
All right, so you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna give him like 2 minutes. Let's see if anyone joins.
Yeah, I was so like focused on this match. I have my own cast in like 20 minutes. I was like, for a second there, I was like, oh, did I miss it? Did I miss it?
No. This one's a quick one.
I was glad I was able to be here for this one, though.
Yeah. It was definitely interesting. I'm not going to lie. I mean, just when we thought that, like, Acer would be cold and maybe not playing so well, they showed up on fire, blazing, ready, scorching.
It was almost if there was no delay. Like, they did their scrim, their warm-up. They've been on. They're playing in true form to where they've played individually, you know? It was a good showing. So, Quad, I guess while we're here, what do you think? You know, NV previous, you're the title holders now with Acer on the block. You know, D coming back. What are you guys thinking?
We're taking it one day at a time. It's the first cycle and summertime, so people are on vacation or going to college.
Hello.
We're working it out just like everybody else is. What's up, Not Gollum? All right, so I gotta know, why didn't you make them forfeit? Why did you not force a forfeit, bro?
Because we're nice like that, and sometimes being nice bites you in the butt, but it's still worth being nice like that. I mean, we had to change the day anyways for unrelated reasons, and they were amenable enough in coordinating that it felt right, you know, to wait a little bit, give a little bit of time, because in the end, this is all for fun competition. It's not just about winning. It's about winning when you're supposed to win, right?
Love of the game.
And it's important to keep that in mind, because if it was all about like trying to get people to forfeit and just getting MMR, that's not fun. It's not fun to not do anything. So if we're able to play the match, then we're going to do it. And that's what we did. And Acer played better than we did, and we just have to improve for next time. There's not much more to say about it than that.
So you're saying that you guys were the reason that you rescheduled from Saturday to Sunday, and so then you tried to accommodate their schedule changes?
Indeed. Yeah, it's
okay,
a little bit of give and
that's
take.
fair.
That does make sense.
That's fair, yeah. I see that. Well,
But still, big respect, you know, for holding, you know, playing the game. You know, you had the potential, you know, to force the forfeit, get that MMR, but you focused on good sportsmanship.
I mean, I feel like you can't be a stickler after you beg them to switch days, though. You can't be like, can you move
I mean,
to
there
tomorrow?
is that.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I'm not gonna lie. No, but definitely it was a good match. You know, you guys had your new pickup, Laz, out there. How are you guys feeling about him joining your team?
Laz, he's a fantastic player, and we love how he fits in roles-wise with the team as well. And in general, we as a team have much to improve on, but we're definitely happy to have him with us, and he's already jiving really well, even outside of playing the game with us. So a great addition for sure.
Laz is awesome. And does it help having two previous teammates together, Lat and Laz? Does that kind of cut down on some of the initiation?
Absolutely. I mean, them already having some sort of rapport with each other, like you can hear it in the way that they talk to each other. They're already great friends. And great teammates, and that helps a new person to feel comfortable in a new space like this, because it can be intimidating even if you're an experienced player to join a completely new team, and just haven't felt that from Laz, and I think Lat's a big part of that too.
Yeah.
Well, the chat seems to think that you're a gentleman and that I'm evil for saying that I wouldn't take the forfeit. But, I mean, I do.
It's just competitive.
No, it's not competitive. I understand. No, I wouldn't force a forfeit if I asked them to switch days and then they had issues on the second day. I mean, that's fair. I totally agree with that. That was the right call to play them. It was also the right call to play them regardless, so we can all see what Acer's up to. So thank you for that.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that.
There you go. I'm just
I started
giving
the
you some
competitor.
insider info, huh?
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you for
exactly.
that. So
Yeah.
we appreciate your service, buddy.
Both of us, you know, from Envy and D.
Perfect.
Your sacrifice, you know, was
Nah,
recognized.
but the
I'm
chat.
looking forward to when those matches eventually happen. That's going to be insane, y'all. NVD, AC, or any of those three.
I'm looking forward to it too.
All right, I'm going to hop out.
All
Thank you,
right.
All right, well,
Thanks.
thank you so much, Nogolum, you know.
All right.
All right, well, I gotta
that's
get
it.
going.
Peace,
So-
guys. This is Castle and Quadio, and I'm out of here.